Hey, my name is Andrew Mukulaba and I'm the founder of Diffry. Diffry is a platform that I created a couple of years ago where I had the idea to connect other hair enthusiasts with other people with similar hair textures around the world and to share information, share tips and ideas. And right now we actually just improving the platform, and this video that I'm making right now is more actually a personal thing to me. Felt like I wanted to share more of my hair journey, and especially now with my hair loss journey, where I have made the decision, obviously you can see, that I decided to have a buzz cut because the hair loss and the hair thinning was too much and I needed to do something. So that's what this video is about. It all started actually in 2019. In 2019, I noticed that when I would go to the barbershop, that this hairline with the contouring, it wouldn't be that nice anymore. It wouldn't be like slick and smooth. I would just, when the barber would say like, "Hey, you're done," I would just go to the mirror and be like, "Yeah, I'm not sure about it," but it still looked okay, but it was different. And back then, I wished that my barber would have told me like, "Hey Andrew, something is going on with your hair. Perhaps you need to look into it." But back then it didn't bother me that much, and I was like, I can't have hair loss. Like I'm way too young. I was around 2019. I was like around 19 or 20, so I wasn't that worried that I would ever have to struggle with that. But these were the first signs, and I was delulu, so I ignored them because after 2 or 3 days my hairline would be good and things would go back to normal and it wouldn't be a big issue. It became a big issue in 2021. That's where I really felt the first bald spot here. I think I was just taking a shower and I felt like, I haven't felt that before, like that's something new. And I took a picture and then I was like, okay, this is something I need to, check on continuously because this is not good. And from 2021, like I felt in that year, it went very quick, like a year later, and we really had a landing spot. That's how I would call it. Like it was like an oval landing spot like this, and I was really like every day checking it. Like all of a sudden it was a new behavior and you became insecure. I was like, when I would go out, I always needed to make a photo first, like how's the top looking and do I need to do something. And at the beginning it was easy because the bald spot was very small, and even when it was like this, like an oval shape, I could still easily manage with my hair to, cover it up. But somewhere in 2021, I said to myself, like, you know what? I never had a big fro, like really fro afro. So I wanted to do that. And that was actually the worst moment to do that. Like it was only downhill from there. And I noticed that like it didn't become better. And I had really struggles with having a weird, awkwardly shaped fro, and I was first blaming it on maybe because before that I always would go to the barber shop every month and to shape it up a little bit. But I felt like now that I'm starting this platform, I want to do more conditioning, more deep conditioning, and try different products. So I also wanted to be part of that hair journey that I was starting with the wash days and how to maintain your hair nice and healthy. When covering up my hair with just my hands and just having my curly black hair, that was luckily the case that I could easily cover it up. But after a while it became too much, or I was also like, okay, I want to do something about it. I don't want to do nothing about it. So I tried acupuncture with the needles. I did 2 sessions. The first session, I saw actually very quickly some results that were very positive. And then I tried another session on the scalp with needles on the scalp, and I don't think that did anything for me. And that's when I stopped doing that. Of course, I could have tried minoxidil and finasteride, if I'm saying it properly. I looked at the side effects and I was like, no. I really love hair, I really like hair, but the side effects of it scared me away. I was like, I'm not going to do that. That's not worth it. Personally, for me, it was not worth it. And you should, yeah, for everybody else, it can be differently. But I was like, no, I just don't want to do it. Another solution I was looking into was PRP treatment. I did that. I did 4 sessions. And that's when they take blood from the arm. They take the blood from your arm, they put it in the centrifusion, and then there will come a yellow plasma, and that yellow plasma they will have a needle gun. It sounds scary, but it's not, and they will distribute. I can come up with the word. They will distribute everything on the places that are and the areas that are mostly effective. And for me, it was just here the front, and here too. I have 2 bald things. I don't know if you can see it, but those were the spots that were very clearly visible, especially when I had a lot of hair. Now it's okay for me. I have more peace with it. I like the buzz cut that I did 6 days ago, but it was a big step for me. But the PRP treatment, going back to that, I'm not sure whether I saw really any results. The last session, the 4th session, was on this year in February, and they say like, yeah, it can take on 6 months to 12 months until you really see good results. But I waited till end of July. And then I was like, I want to cut my hair, or it works and I don't have to cut my hair. But now it's October and I waited a little bit longer. But now, so 6 days ago, I decided like, you know what, time is up and I need to do something. I want to act now. So I decided to do the buzz cut, and I'm really happy that I did it. It's really a lot of weight left my shoulders because there was a lot of pressure. I didn't know what it will look like. I was not sure if I even could do this buzz cut. That was what I was hoping for, but I was not sure if it's going to look nice. I was always afraid that when we do with the clippers and shave it off, that maybe not enough hair would stay here and that it would be just weird, awkward looking, and that the barber would say like, you know what, Andrew, I think you need to go completely bald. And I don't think I was ready for that right now. I am really happy that I can do this buzz cut, and that it be a first step in going probably completely without hair. But I do also feel that this can remain for at least 1 year, maybe 2 years. And I feel like I want to try this style for 1 or 2 years and then find out whether I perhaps still want to do a hair transplantation to get my to get my old hair follicles back and to enjoy my hair more. I really like hair. I love it. Otherwise I wouldn't create this platform. And I know it's funny that you create a platform all about hair and then you're the one probably maybe who is losing his hair. But I also think it's an interesting journey and experience to go through, and I also would like, and that's why I'm also making this video, to just share with you guys how it's been for me. And it's just it's a kind of struggle, but I wasn't afraid to lose my hair. But when you come closer to Judgment Day, that the day that you really have to decide like, okay, it's not fixable without using proven treatments like minoxidil or flicizide or doing a hair transplantation, then you have to accept like, Andrew, you didn't do anything, you didn't want to do those things right now. Then you have to accept that you're losing your hair and that you have to do a buzz cut or you have to go bald. And the closer you come to those days, the nervous you get, the more I felt like, how am I gonna look? I don't know if I feel comfortable. Like, I felt like a different person, and I was afraid that I would look like a different person. And when I look now at the mirror, I'm really happy. I'm really happy with the person that I'm seeing and the way how I look. And I'm not insecure about it. So that's what made me really happy, and I was really happy with the barber that cut my hair, and that he was really positive that we could still do something nice with the hair. I also usually never had a beard, but when I had that bald spot and I was noticing like, okay, I may lose my hair on top, that's when I was like, maybe I do need to grow a beard. And that's when I tried to experiment with it. But normally I would always shave it. But yeah, it's because, you know, having kinky hair and then also have a beard growth, it can be complicated with shaving it. You can shave it every day because otherwise you only make it worse with ingrown hair. So I would let it stay like for 2 or 3 days, but then I became lazy and then I just kept the beard. And then from one day when I really felt like, you know what, why not try the beard look? That's when I went to the barber shop and we really made a nice face shape for the beard, and that's when I really started digging it. And I think if I would shave it right now, that I would also be like, maybe it actually suits me very well. So that's it for now. I hope this was short. I hope it wasn't too much of mumble, but I really wanted to share this with you guys. Maybe if you experience hair loss, let me know. I am definitely going to make more video content about this. I will make one about PRP treatment that I did, so that you also have some knowledge about what it is and what you can expect when you do a PRP treatment. That's what I could share with you guys, and what my initial thoughts are, and what I would recommend right now if I could go back in time. And I would make a video about the barbershop experience when I really decided to cut it all off. That's 2 videos that I also would like to make. And that's it. That's the video for now. This is my first video. Let me know what your first thoughts are. And this is also for me like documenting my journey in all of this. So there's also a video that I can look back at it when I feel like, how was that again? How was that experience for me? And I think later on that I will just laugh about that. I was so nervous about shaving off my hair. But yeah, for the last thing that I would say, like if you go like a similar hair loss like me, I would start cutting your hair off quicker. Like do it when you have the first bald spot in your place. I think it's time for you to look for a buzz cut or a shorter hair that is still manageable, and where you still feel like nice and pretty and beautiful. When you look yourself in the mirror, you still see yourself and not see a completely different person, and you become completely insecure about it. And when the day comes that you need to shave more, then it will be less dramatic. And that's was not the case for me, but I was used to having shorter hair when I was young, so I am used with having bald. That you have the sides completely bald or shaved, but the top was always something that I never made this short, but that's okay. And I like what we did here. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching, and bye bye.